Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Mizami X, back with another video. Now, today we will be doing I will be doing another part of What If Deku is Blind, because to be honest, I didn't personally like it, but a lot of you guys loved it. So, if you guys really liked it, I'll do it, alright? So, I just wanted to get a couple things through you guys. One, I have a Discord server now. I'm working on it, and so you guys will be able to talk to me. We have a voice chat, type chat. You're able to post memes on the memes channel, and you're able to suggest to me what if ideas there. So if you guys want to see a what if me, suggest to me the ideas, because I can't be thinking about this all the time. So yeah. So I have a Discord now. Now make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And if this video gets, you guys really like the last one, I'll push you guys. Nah, we'll go. If this video gets 5 likes, then we'll get a part 2. You'll get a part 2. So 5 likes. Remember that. 5 likes, you get a part 2. All right. Now let's get into the video. Alright, so when we last left off, it was time for the 10-month training arc. So Deku is gonna be training with his crows to see how many crow cones he's able to make at a time, or how many people, or how far the crow has to be before you can't see from the eyes. Okay, so he's been training that, trying to push himself to try and see through the crow's eyes for further distance. Not only can he see through the crow's eyes, but because he's blind, his other senses are heightened. So his taste, his hearing, his sense of touch, his smell, those things are heightened. So he can literally know where you are just by the wind. So I forget who's super. This is in somebody else's What If, but oh, it's from that one Weeb's. What if Naruto had Ultra Instinct, but because he's been living with, because Deku's been blind for so long, he's able to feel where you are because from the wind pushing, from you pushing the wind. So basically, he's also able to hear where you are because his hearing is hypersensitive, and he's able to smell people's like scent or cologne or perfume. So that's something. So he's been working on tracking through that and spying through his crows, and he's also been working on his illusions to see so that so people with a strong will can break through his illusions like All Might, but people like who is his name? The shock guy. Electric guy. I can't remember his name for some reason. But him, he can put him in an illusion really easy. So yeah. Now the 10 months. Oh, and in that 10 months, he's also been working his body similar to what he did in the original, clearing off the beach. But Deku's taller in this What If, and So he's been doing that, and then he's been putting himself through even more rigorous training that I'm pretty sure All Might could do. So, yeah. So now it's time for the UA entrance exam. So, Deku, uh, Deku goes in, and he has to request a special paper in Braille, so that he can actually read it. So, yeah. So he needed to request a special paper in Braille, and he got it, and he actually is very smart in this, so he got 92% on the test. So now it's time for the practical. So, and Deku, Bakugo sees Deku, and he gets mad. And Deku is wearing the wraps on his head because the sun hurts his eyes. And yeah, so Deku basically, he tries his best in the practical, and he ends up getting, let's see, some crows are able to fit through the what's it called, the areas where it's not covered in metal, and they're able to destroy some stuff through there. And he's also able to, on the lower ones with worse material, he's able to actually punch them, and they're able to break. And he does have some padding on his knuckles because he doesn't want to hurt them. He's smart. So, yeah. So, yeah, Deku ends up racking up, I'm gonna say, 23 normal points. And then the 0-pointer comes. And this is where it's gonna get weird. I don't know if you guys will like this, but yeah. So, the 0-pointer comes, and Deku creates a giant crow clone. He takes all the crows from the city, and they become a giant crow clone, and they absolutely decimate the 0-pointer. And so Deku gets 60 on top of that 23, so that's 83 points in total. So he's nowhere close to first, but, well, he's somewhat close to first, but he most definitely isn't last. So, yeah. Deku is accepted into the school, obviously, and he basically, he gets a letter from his mom, and it's an audio recording, so he's able to hear it, and so, yeah. So, basically, because he's going to a better school, his mom buys him some better cloth to go around his eyes. And basically, it was made from a guy who's able to make cloth with his quirk, but it's super, super dark, so the sun can't hurt him. And, so he puts it on, and he likes it because it's a lot more comfy than the bandages. and he gets in for his hero costume. It's kind of like Daredevil's, but it's black, and yeah, so it's similar to Daredevil's except it's black. So Deku basically, so he gets into a school uniform and he heads out, and he's basically using his crows to be self-aware because he doesn't want to run into anything. So yeah, so he's running to the train station and he ends up getting to the train station on time, and he goes in and people are weird. We are getting kind of uncomfortable because there's a crow sitting on this guy's shoulder. And yeah, so Deku basically, when he gets there and he opens the huge door and everybody's looking at him because there's this crow on this guy's shoulder. And basically Deku, everybody's staring at him, and then Bakugo like flips out because Deku's here and he wasn't supposed to pass because from his point of view Deku's blind and his quirk is weird, and how could he destroy robots with his quirk because he doesn't know about the illusions and he doesn't know about the clones. So yeah, and then Aizawa comes in and he tells them about the quirk assessment test, and they go out. Now, since Deku has no enhancing type quirk, and he's really been working on his body, he's not going to get last, but he's not going to get first. Makes sense. So, yeah. Alright, so now it's the hero versus villain, right? Alright, so, so Deku and Ochako get paired up together, and basically when they enter the building, Deku sends a bunch of crows in a bunch of different directions. So they're basically like security cameras. So he's basically switching through points of view and sees Bakugo, and he waits, and Bakugo turns the corner and he like kicks him in the head, sending him somewhat flying, but not flying. Okay, and then all the crows come to Deku, and they sit on his body, and they all look at Bakugo, and Bakugo's looking at them, and he looks in the eyes of some of them, and he gets put under a high-ranking illusion. Like, it's able to put Bakugo, Todoroki, Kirishima into a genjutsu, and All Might for a little bit. So it's pretty good. So he's stuck in there, and then they put capture tape around him, and they capture him, and then they go up to Ida, and Deku sends crows all around the room, and Ida's very confused, and he ends up looking at them, and he gets put under a genjutsu. And so, yeah, they put capture tape around him, winning because they captured the villains, and then they touch the bomb. So, yeah. So, they win, and, let's see, what's the time? 13 minutes, alright. So, this is where I'm going to end the video. If you made it this far, comment Deku in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.